Alright, Monday, March 9th. We got 2 days before the surgery. I was planning on talking about a whole bunch of different things, doing like a little video each week kind of a thing. Didn't have it in me to do it. There is so much on my mind, obviously. I don't know really where to begin. I guess I'll begin. So like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I went to Rochester to do all of like the preoperative testing and this, that, the other. Um, the results came back the same. I have a significant bleed in my aortic valve, so it's leaking back into my heart. And it's leaking about a 1/3 to a quarter of my blood back into my heart, which is causing it to expand. And um, I'm having symptoms like shortness of breath. Um, I get random like pains in the heart side of, or the left side of my chest. I get like this weird pulsating feeling like you're like when your eyes twitching. I get that in my heart. um, I mean, other than that, like my hands and my feet get really really cold. Um, yeah. So, anyways, Mayo Clinic is a beautiful hospital. It's number one in the world. So if you or a family member have something going on, then I highly suggest you check them out. Um, they got self-driving wheelchairs down there. Weird. Still don't really know how I feel about that. Hopefully, I don't need to be in one because I don't know how I feel about being driven around without my control, or at least another person's control. I don't trust robots and shit like that. No, hopefully I don't get banned on TikTok and whatnot for swearing, but it is what it is. Um, Feelings. I'm scared, but I think I'm holding it together pretty good. Um, I get this like thing where I can't really focus on too much for too long. I get bored with video games quick, so I'll be jumping around from game to game to game to game. I'll get restless, just decide that I feel like I need to move, that kind of stuff. So, anxiety is pretty high, whatnot. No depression or anything like that. Um, I am nervous. I have chronic myeloid leukemia. That was found in 2017, and I have been in remission for a couple of years, so I mean, that's good. But going into the surgery, my surgeon team wanted me to stop taking my chemo medication a week prior to, so I'm a week off my chemo meds. I still feel fine, which is great, but I mean, that it makes me nervous because you're not supposed to not be on your chemo meds. Um, been fighting with insurance. I had to have some dental work done and whatnot, and the dental insurance is like, no, you don't qualify for that because you need to have this, this, this. And I'm like, okay, well, open heart surgery, and open heart surgery kind of like there's a direct correlation between anything that you got going on up here and all that with like endocarditis or whatever it is. I don't know exactly what it is, but um, so I just had a court hearing this morning because they're denying based on dental criteria, but there's a medical necessity behind why I should have clearance, and I'm not getting that clearance. They're not even taking the medical side of things into consideration at all. Um, so that's just frustrating to have to deal with right before open heart surgery. I don't like anything to do with the legal system. And if you know me, then probably makes a lot more sense. Um, yeah, just had some bad experiences in life with certain things, but I mean, we're here. we're gonna head down to Rochester tomorrow, and then I'll figure out exactly what time my surgery is tomorrow night sometime. And then I'm pretty sure, since it's like a 8-9 hour procedure, that it'll be early in the morning. So yeah, hopefully I'll have a good update for you guys here. I don't know if I'll do another video before actually going under or not. I don't think I will. Maybe just for like my personal Facebook and whatnot. um, but yeah, no, I mean, if I got anything to leave you guys with, man, life happens and it happens really fast. So don't wait around for nobody and nothing, but also don't allow negative experiences with people ruin your relationship with those people. Like some people, yeah, like they're not good to have in your life, cut them out. And but there's certain people in your life that over such small disagreements and stuff in the big grand scheme of it all, like, would you be okay with going to that person's funeral knowing that, you know, you didn't talk to them, or you would cut them off because you had some feelings about something else, and now you can't even actually tell them that you love them, that you're sorry, or any of that? Like, don't wait, you know? Like, if you got somebody that you care about at all, and you're not seeing eye to eye or whatever, just be the bigger person. Just tell them you love them. They probably need you, you know, like, more than you even know, and you probably need them more than you even know, you know? Like, I can only think of certain things in like my own situation, as far as, you know, I'm willing to share. And there's people that I know need each other and don't know how to tell each other that, or get over their stubbornness, because they might feel like one side owes an apology, or whatever. But at the end of the day, like, family's family, and my friends are a big part of my family too. So like, just be there for them, you know? Like, we're all going through something scary, you know, in some way, shape, or form. So do your best to support each other. That's really all I got, you know? Like, it doesn't take a lot to try to be a good person, you know? And my life is filled with regrets on, I wish I would have said this differently before this person passed, or whatever. And like, one of which is my mom, and I'll never get that opportunity, you know. I started an argument with her on the day of her surgery because I wanted to go do something different. I was 16 and I was stupid, you know. Like, what I wanted as a 16-year-old, of course, meant so much more, you know. But in the grand scheme of it all, it meant absolutely nothing, because I don't even have that person around to talk to anymore, or to apologize to, you know. Like, that sucks. You know, that's a person that, especially when I'm going through this, I'd like to pick them up, you know, pick up the phone and talk to them, but I can't do that. So whatever you do, don't have that on your conscience. Trust me, it's not something you want on your conscience. I try to be a happy-go-lucky, laughing kind of a guy, and even through this, I'm gonna do my best to laugh and joke and you know, whatever. But I'm gonna allow myself to feel too, you know. Um, Whatever. At this point, I'm just rambling. So appreciate y'all for the support. We're not gonna make a big old long video out of this one. We will keep you updated with what's next.